like I'm a Teletubby.
Okay, so I just got done building, assembling. It's not even night out. Where was I? I just got done assembling
A new electric vehicle that just came in the mail. It's actually kind of cold out. Let me make this. Those are all the e-bikes we've got just in the last like probably 3 weeks. Okay. It's officially also. See those trees changing color already? We have the HU3 Pro Scooter Foo Care Power Scooter. This thing, I've got a lot of thoughts, but I'll save it for the end. We're gonna take this guy for a ride. It's so gorgeous out. Like, it's a little cold, but I'm gonna take it downtown. They talked to me, they said this is a great like city commuter, so we're gonna try that out. It should have up to a 500 watt motor, which is I'm really excited about. That's as much as some of my e-bikes. This is removable too. You don't need the seat, but it's cozy. It's really thick. It's got a lot of cushion. So let me get some gloves on. It's actually a little cold, and then we'll take it for a spin. Okay, initial pre-ride just to make sure everything's working. This thing's pretty fun. It's like not what I'm used to. I'm used to like e-bikes and going really fast. This one actually like kind of governs itself. You feel it has a lot more power, but it just kind of like stops itself once it gets to like 15 to 17. I wonder if there's like a limiter I could turn off, because I think on their website it says it goes like 18 to 20. I'll have to look into that, but the power's there, especially because I'm like a pretty big guy, and the fact that it can get me going is pretty great. And then it's a scooter too. Like, you got to remember, it's not an e-bike like I'm used to. So for that much power and I don't know, I guess torque on a scooter versus an e-bike is actually pretty good, because I'd consider it like right in between, because it has almost the power of like some of my e-bikes, but also it's like not as threatening, or that's not the right word. It's not like intimidating as an e-bike. Like, for instance, quick story, when I got rid of my Rattan, I sold it. It was like the Rattan 500 watt e-bike. The person I sold it to, which is a lot of e-bike buyers, is someone who is a little bit older, probably 50 or 60, and just wanted something to like get back out there, get energetic. And even something as simple as that e-bike, they were like intimidated of. They thought it was kind of scary or whatever. You know, it's one, it's got power, and you haven't rode a bike in forever. So if you're someone like that and you're looking for something that is not as, I guess I'm going to use the word daunting as a full-on e-bike, this could actually be a decent option. You're not going to get any exercise at all on this. So if that's the reason you were going to get the e-bike, stick with the e-bike. But if you're looking for like a cool, like electric commuter thing, this could be it. So what I'm doing, I'm driving to downtown Rockford. There's a cool park here. It's a gorgeous fall day. The sun's peeking through, and we're just going to give it a quick little test ride in the city to kind of see what it's like on like a daily commute or something. And then I'll give you some final thoughts on the Foo Care super scooter. I forget the name already. HU 500, whatever. It's all linked in the description if you're interested. Another reason I chose to drive here is because it is portable. I see a lot of people, like I'm actually gonna get an electric car soon. Maybe when I'm charging, it might be fun to go for a little ride while I wait. So this thing folds pretty easily. You just kind of literally do that. And then this is like the safety when you want to unlock it. Really easy to fold. The screen on this, really nice. And then you just press M to go to mode 3, which is going to be the fastest. And that's about it. There's a light. There's a nice bell. Ding dong. And then you got your throttle, which has a cruise control built in too. So if you hold it long enough, you just let go and it'll drive for you. Yeah, so lots of thoughts on this thing. It's a nice belt. Brakes are excellent. If I had one complaint, let me show you this. The kickstand, I guess it's working now, but like it's out too far and it'll like it just needs to be shorter. They need a shorter kickstand. If you turn the tire, it works, but it should just be a little shorter. Now a con, if you will, that they told me is that there's no suspension on this scooter bike. It's a little bit of both, so I've been calling it a scooter bike. Sorry. Much better. I think that's not really an issue. I mean, if you're not like on trails or anything, but like, let me show you this. Like, ground like that, I went over a ton and you can barely feel it. Even like on some stuff that's a little more like of a difference, it still handled it no problem. The tires are small, but like it doesn't feel bad. It's fine. Like they even told me like, hey, that's the only thing that we wish the bike was like better at or whatever. I don't even think it's an issue. I wouldn't even notice if they didn't say anything. So now when we talk about battery life is where this thing really like, this is why you're paying a little bit more. It gets 40 miles. Now that's what they say. I would roughly estimate, 30 probably to be safe. And that's like probably on like the lowest mode you'll get 40, but even 30 for like an electric scooter is really, really good. Think about that. If you had a 15-mile commute, you could go there and back and still have a little extra battery. Like that is pretty good. So you're never gonna have some range anxiety on this thing. Again, it's built pretty rugged. Oh, another complaint I had, like apparently you could take the seat off, but like when you stand on this thing, the height of this handlebars is so low, it's uncomfortable. So they sell a version without a chair. One recommendation I have is if you want the chair, get the chair one, but you're mostly going to be using the seat. Now if you don't want to use the seat, don't get that one because I think it has taller handlebars. So keep that in mind if you're considering one of these. And then other than that, I really don't have much else to say. It's a fun little electric scooter bike. I don't know. It's, again, I think people who aren't a fan of e-bikes but still want something that's fast, this is going to be really perfect, and it's fun. It really is fun. I wish it went a little faster, but the person who this is targeted probably doesn't want to go faster, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's all we have, and let's head back home. I know I'm probably rambling too much here, but what I'm saying is all these electric vehicles they're just getting so good, so reliable. I think I was about to say, like, I have another bike to review right after this that's like so cheap, so affordable, and is one of the more fun e-bikes I've ever been on. So I'm just so excited with like the battery revolution, we could call it. Like, I love these e-bikes. I'm so obsessed with getting an electric car. If I can ever get one, I have like an order that's just never going to be fulfilled. Tesla keeps pushing it back and back. And then I also have like a pre-order for a Ford Lightning, which we'll see if that happens, because apparently, I don't know, go watch those videos if you want to hear me complain more. Again, I think it's fun. It's great. You can't go wrong. Go ahead and buy this thing if you're considering it. You won't regret it. And then you won't regret it. That's all. Thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in subscribing, I'd be more than happy to have you here. Again, I do all electric stuff. So if you're into e-bikes, if you like these scooter gadgets, I love reviewing this stuff. I talk a lot about Teslas and Ford Lightning. If you're interested in electric cars, I love making those videos too. So if any of that sounds interesting, go ahead and subscribe. If not, hey, it's all good. And I found a new way to end my videos. I say, click all my buttons and follow me on the internet. What do you think of that? Pretty dumb, right?